up, guys? Welcome to Bad Motivators, where we give you all the geeky news from the week that you need to know about. Wow, I'm at the Jovenshire, and here with me is at Leo Zombie. As always, what are we talking about?
Yeah, we got all kinds of entertainment news, and you are high on sugar.
Yeah!
Awesome. We've got Doctor Who, we've got Expendables 3, and we've got Thor 2.
Woo! Sequels. First up is in Doctor Who news is actually blowing everybody's mind this week. Everyone's like, oh my god.
Twitter was erupting.
Yep, a new Doctor has been announced.
And who is it?
No, don't do that. Kind of a big announcement out of left field is Peter Capaldi. Bet you know who Peter Capaldi is, right?
No, who?
We're American. We have no clue who that is. But actually, in Britain, this was a big thing. People know him. He's done a lot of stuff, just not really overseas yet.
Well, that's not necessarily true. World War Z.
Ah, who is he in World War Z?
He played a WHO agent. Yeah, WHO, World Health Organization.
He was a Who doctor, and now he's Doctor Who. That's...
Good night. That's the end of the show.
Wow. So this news actually came into 50-50. Like, some people were really behind it. Other people were like, ew, he's really old.
But the fact that he's old is kind of cool. It puts a different spin. Maybe not as marketable, though.
Oh my god, I'm such a Whovian.
Yeah, it's kind of like an underground boy band in a way.
Yeah, and it definitely has
it
has its younger audience.
That's right.
But to that younger audience, it's saying, I was like, I should give it a chance. Like, old
Could
guys,
be cool.
you're cool too. Plus, if you don't like it, go back to reading Twilight a fourth time. But more importantly, like after watching this guy in a few interviews, he looks like he's gonna bring a lot of character and wit to the role, which Doctor Who is supposed to be all about. So honestly, I didn't like Matt Smith. So out with the young, in with the old. See what I did there?
Yeah, I did. That was pretty good. It was like opposite. In more action-oriented news, instead of sophisticated British stuff,
yeah,
we've got the much more sophisticated Expendables 3.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I mean, the whole Expendables franchise kind of caught people off guard. And the movie was kind of a joke, and people liked it, so they made a second one. The second one, in my opinion, is better than the first one.
And now they're making a third one?
Yeah.
Who's in it, Leo?
Well, we've got Harrison Ford, for sure.
Han motherfucking Solo.
Yes, he is a badass. He has been in many action movies. Get off my plane.
Exactly. Oh, we went there at the same time. You get me.
Yeah, you know, he is an action star. He is from, I guess he had a lot of hits in the 90s, and that's true. But I wouldn't put him on the same level as like Stallone and
Well, he wasn't an over-the-top action star.
Yeah, which is why it surprises me so much.
But also, Harrison Ford isn't the only one that we're hearing cast news about. Now, these ones aren't confirmed, but people are talking about Nick Cage.
A personal favorite of mine, Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal? Oh, hell yeah. Bloodsport?
Oh, no. That's Van Damme. He's from Under Siege, which I actually have the Spanish poster of in my kitchen.
Nobody beats me in the kitchen. Jackie Chan is in talks.
Jackie Chan? Well, he is an older action star now. That would make sense. And now, if they really want to win my heart, they would put Michael Dudikoff. And if any of you know who Michael Dudikoff is, you are my best friend. You know who he is?
No, who's Michael Dudikoff?
American Ninja.
Yeah, 5 people saw that movie.
Yeah, I was one of them.
Wesley Snipes.
Oh, Wesley Snipes, the blackest motherfucker in the world.
Now, Wesley Snipes, I love. I'm entertained by this guy. His martial arts are off the hook. Do people still say that?
And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, he's out of jail.
So Wesley Snipes is in talk. Nick Cage, like, how
can you imagine Nick Cage fighting Wesley Snipes?
Nick Cage is getting his ass kicked.
Takes my money. So keep an eye out. Expendables 3, Battle of the Hairline.
Nice. You want to know who the real Captain Hammer is? And I'm not talking about Nathan Fillion. I'm looking at Thor. Is that funny?
No.
Yeah. So Thor 2 trailer finally hit.
Thor 2.
Actually, another trailer, which I'm actually digging a lot more than the first trailer.
And it was a smart move because I think people sensed that.
The first trailer is like, oh, Natalie Portman's in it and she's in trouble.
So people didn't know what was going on, so they said, oh, you don't know what's going on? Well, let's give you a whole bunch of fucking
Thor. It's like everything all over the place. Was it too much, though?
You know, in my opinion, I think they kind of released a little bit too much information.
The trailer it looks like it's taking place more on Asgard. We saw some destruction on Earth, but we're getting more into the fantasy side of stuff with dark elves.
Natalie gets to kind of, her character's name is Natalie Portman to me.
Are you guys on the first name basis?
We're cool.
So I'm actually excited to see like more of that, maybe a little more action. The first one, I thought the first one was great character-wise, but boring action-wise.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna go over the top now, and it's just gonna be kick-assery for 2 hours. But speaking of kick-assery, the last scene of the trailer is a little bit disappointing, not because it's a bad scene, but because it's an entire scene. Thor kicks the living crap out of a rock monster, and it's awesome, but you know that would have been a pivotal scene in the movie.
I'm gonna say it's not a pivotal scene because this giant guy, like, stop. You just hear, like, the footsteps coming, he, like, hits this other guy out of the way, and he's standing there, and you're like, all right, someone's gonna put up a fight for Thor, and Thor's like, nope, screw you, buddy.
Sure you can.
And just, like, one hit, and he goes out.
I mean, it could be a minor scene, but it's still a full scene.
I want to see Thor challenged.
I do too, but I want to see that in the movie.
Yeah. Did you guys like the trailer? What did you think of that last moment? And that was funny.
Hold on. Now when you go to the theater and you see this movie and everybody laughs at that, you're like, oh God, I already saw this in the trailer. It's not that funny.
Trailer hipster. All right, so that was this week's Bad Motivators. Thank you so much for watching. Now, this was all the geeky news that you need to know about so you can keep up with your friends at the water cooler because, hey, people hang out at water coolers still, right?
The internet water cooler.
Yeah, but hey, guys, tell us what you want us to talk about. You can find me on Twitter at the Jovenshire and over here.
At Leo Zombie. I thought you were going to do it, but I said it.
I like your voice. They like your voice. People love your voice.
I love you guys.
Let them know in the comments how much you love his voice. And his eyes are so dreamy and his hair is just there.
We'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Live out loud, guys. We'll see you later.